This video will give you the truth about moving to Pennsylvania. Everybody talks about it, but I always want to start with it is the weather. Now, don't like snow, do not move to Pennsylvania. Now, we haven't had a good snow here in a couple of years, knock on wood. We're probably going to get a blizzard, of which we've had our fair share of. Truck it out and dump it into the river. Now, I'm just giving you an extreme example, but it does get bitterly cold and will definitely be bitterly cold no matter what, if it snows or not. The opposite of that is our summer season can get very humid, very, very hot, and very, very extreme to the point where we do have heat stroke, heat exhaustion, heat warnings. And with seasons comes another downfall or pitfall of living in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania pitfalls, people, are allergies. Now, if you maybe don't have allergies, or maybe you have allergies where you live and you move here, your allergies might go away. You might not have allergies at all, and then when you get here, we'd be happy to provide some to you. There is an extreme high pollen count, but hey, it's all part of living in the Commonwealth. All right, so taxes. Now, taxes, we do have a flat income tax, which is pretty cool for Pennsylvania. Taxes galore, though, they are just over the national average, and they're over the national average. However, we have some of the most affordable taxes on the East Coast. I beg you to differ. We tax you on everything. There's a tax for your tax. There's one of the highest gasoline taxes in the country, but the gasoline prices overall are not as high. All right, let's talk about schools. We have some of the best schools right in the Philadelphia area, but Pennsylvania in itself has some of the best schools in the country. There are multiple great schools and school districts. Pennsylvania is super well run, democratic, as they say, but it's run very well. Cost of living in Pennsylvania is averaged under the national average, which is excellent. There's only a couple of points where we tick up a little higher than the national average, but that's what makes Pennsylvania so popular for people of all ages, for young people, for people just starting out, for old people trying to getting towards the end, for families, for first timers. It's a lot of opportunity and a great place to live for sure. One of the few other things I want to touch on here is wildlife. Now, if you don't like wildlife or expect not to see it, don't come to Pennsylvania. We've got a ton of squirrels, okay? We've got tons of deer. Oh dear. We actually have some of the highest level of deer accidents where cars hitting deer, however you say that, in the country. So be aware of that. We also have black bears here, not a ton of those, but there is a ton of deer and a ton of squirrels as well. Wildlife galore, but you can get into Center City and you won't see any wildlife, although you see some wildlife with some human beings there, but you won't see much. These are just some of the things, some of the truths that we want to speak here and how we like to provide information and help you with your consideration of moving. If you are considering moving to Pennsylvania or anywhere on the East Coast, heck, anywhere in the world, give us a call, shoot us a text, send me an email. I'm Gregory Martire, your local real estate expert here in Philadelphia.